Hi guys, God bless. I come today. I'm going to talk about an experience I had one time while I was meditating about 3 years ago. I was sitting meditating out back. It was about midnight. I meditate for a long time, and I watch the stars and stuff. But I ended up closing my eyes probably 11:30 or so, and about midnight, a little after midnight, maybe 12:15 something. I've been a roofer my whole life, and I'm sitting here in the house behind me. It's burnt down, and the one beside me, the neighbor moved out, so at the time it was empty, so the only people that was around was me, and my family was staying with their mom at the weekend with the kids at the pool and stuff, so I was home all alone, so I figured why not meditate and look at the stars. So I looked at the stars and did that, and I started meditating about a half hour after into the meditation. Like I said, it was about quarter to 12 maybe. I heard these footsteps walking across the roof behind me, and I've roofed my whole life. I've roofed for 20 years, and I know what it sounds like, and it caught me off guard because I was thinking there's no way somebody's walking across this roof behind me. But I've read in the old alchemy books and King Solomon and all the old books like that that says you have to accept the spirit world and not to open your eyes and to not be afraid and to show the divine and God and Jesus that we're ready for our true life's purpose and to accept this. So as I was sitting there, I was like, Jesus, I don't know if this is you, but I hear footsteps on this roof behind me. Am I going crazy? And the next thing I know, I was like, if it is you, I accept it. And the next thing I know, I heard two loud bangs, like feet hitting the concrete pavement, like somebody just slam dunked a basketball. And mine, it's the middle of the night, and it echoes. And I'm like, oh man, the hair on my neck stands up. And I'm like, I didn't know what to think. Like, I just sat there, my eyes closed, scared. And a couple seconds went by, and it was all quiet, and it was just me and whatever this was. And I'm thinking to myself, don't be afraid, accept this. And I was like, Jesus, if that's you, I'm not afraid. And these footsteps start walking towards me. And at this point, I really start freaking out. My teeth start chattering, and my hair in the back of my neck is standing up, and on my arms, and all over my whole body. Because I've had paranormal experiences and crazy experiences my whole life, but I've always wrote it off as because I was raised that you wasn't real. You know, everybody raises you in the church. Even the church, they tell you that you don't believe in ghosts. They're not real, but they are real. Spirits are real. The Bible tells us this over and over and over. So I accepted this, and I told Jesus that night, I accepted you. And no matter what happened, I wasn't going to open my eyes. And these footsteps started walking towards me. And they got so close that, like I said, my teeth were chattering and the hair standing up on my whole body. And I almost opened my eyes, and I didn't. And I said to the Lord, I said, Dear Lord, I accept you as my Savior, and I'm not afraid, and I am ready for my true life's purpose, my Lord. And if this is you, whatever you're going to do to me, I accept it. And the next thing I know, a hand touched me on the left shoulder. And it was the craziest thing ever, because this was like a quarter after 12 midnight. And I instantly went into this dream state. And I was in this dream. And I remember I was an actor in a movie. And the guy directing the movie kept screaming at me. He was yelling, cut, cut, getting in my face, do it again, you gotta do it right. And I was like, okay, so I went back up the hill, and I come back down the hill, and I slid down the hill, and I jumped up and said a couple lines, I don't even remember what they were, and he yelled, cut, you nailed it. And I woke up, and it was daylight. 6 hours went by, and it was daylight, and this seemed like this dream was 10 seconds long. And I got up, and I started walking towards the house, and there was no one around. I'm looking, and I felt so alive, like I felt like I was completely re-energized, and it was the most crazy experience I ever had in my life. Well, then my whole life changed. It was like I woke up out of a dream. Like I was living in a movie my whole life, and I was walking around asleep, and everything got so easy and so simple after that. Well, then about 6, 8 months later, I was watching a movie on a documentary on the guy that made the movie Star Wars, and he said he had the same type of thing happen to him, and he said the reason he made the movie Star Wars is because he wanted people to wake up and realize that they're the actor in their own movie. 3 years ago, I started living in faith. And everything I need, I ask Jesus Christ, and He provides. And I have had health, you name it, money, everything I need. It's there. Give your life to Jesus. God bless.